This is the first line of the poem To the Virgins to Make Much of Time by the English poet Robert Herrick. What he is saying, advising, what this broadly means is to take advantage of life while one is young, while one still has time and opportunity. Now, don't take the word young too literally here and tell me what's going on with you and love. Where are you at with relationships of any kind? Any kind. What's the kind of love you're looking for? What's coming in the way of you and your happiness? Between you and love and relationships, again, any kind that you so want. Where's your love story at? And what are you willing to do about it? What action are you willing to take for it? Are you ready to gather your rosebuds? What are these rosebuds? And where are you going to find them? Right here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonfly's awesome Choose Love Summit. There is a super lineup of experts awaiting you, and kickstarting the same today is the owner and sharer of the world's fastest, simplest, easiest transformative alchemy, the decrees. A language of alchemy where manifestations take place at the speed of thought and word just by saying some words. There's nothing faster than this in the world, which is why she is also the only practitioner in the world who does 5 minutes lightning speedster sessions. That's right, just 5 minutes. And you will experience the speed of this on the call as well. She is also the owner and sharer of the revolutionary method of workout with words, 1 minute alchemy, 1 second alchemy, 1 second? 1 second alchemy, 5-star relationships where transformations in relationships begin in a day. The 7-day Double Your Bank Balance Challenge where people doubled and tripled their monies overnight. The Chronic Project Protocol, which overturns years of suffering into peace within days. Apsara curse removal, energy yoga, unlike any yoga you have experienced, specially designed for the tired, overweight body. Thousands of people around the world vouch for her swift results. From Kay, who felt relief in the stiffness in her legs, to A, who was looking for magical business opportunities and received them. From N, who finally began to see and feel hope and optimism, to P, who saw success in all her relationships, especially with her and her body. And of course, so many of you on the Telegram group for the last many days have begun to experience what the decrees are and what the decrees can do. Now, keep in mind, deep and complete healing work takes anywhere from 8 months to 3 years. But with the decrees, it takes seconds, minutes, weeks, and just a few months. Higher energy levels, deeper connection with self and the universe, better lifestyles, happier relationships, owning up to our inherent beauty and power, and significantly reduced worries are a happy, organic side effect. And all of it happens in seconds and minutes. And I will not take away any more of your seconds or your minutes and bring on, because it is time to bring on, the lady whose unique insights into a problem and her ability to work with the cosmic energies of retrograde planets, moon cycles, the energies of each particular day, and bring about an alchemy of the leaden energies into gold. It's so obvious, isn't it, that only she could have come up with the love chakra hidden in plain sight. So if you're ready to find out what that is and to experience moving to a higher vibration in seconds, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the OG herself, Nidhu B Kapoor. Hi, Nidhu.
Hi, thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Yellow is yellow. Thank you so much for being here. And even though this will date the call, Neelu has already opened that glass of orange juice, the grapes, the cheese, the roses, the chocolate cake. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today on this particular day. And we couldn't think of another better day to begin the Choose Love Summit. So here we are, and here you are. So thank you. And one more time, with turbocharged water, cheers.
Cheers. Nidhu, most of us, we're familiar with the decrees. We work with the decrees very regularly, but there are many who've just joined us brand new or fresh with this summit, joined our Telegram group as well. So obviously, everybody, for the rest of us, it's a refresher. We're always happy to get to hear that. But for anybody who does not know what the decrees are, that would be the question to go with first. But hang on, just 1 minute. All about the love chakra. It's not the heart, peoples. All right, one declaration you've made. So please, before we go into what the decrees are, which chakra, Nidhu? If not the heart, which?
We'll get there. What does everybody else think? What do you think? Which one is it?
People put in the Telegram group. Put, immediately put. So Vas says solar plexus. And Namrata says sacral.
Good thinking.
And Vaishali, Namrata, in fact, I had mentioned sacral to Nidhu just this morning, and I said, I'm just saying it right now. Don't tell me. I will also wait for the call. Vaishali says, I know there are a lot more chakras than the ones we know. But for right now, Vaishali, Nidhu, 7 chakras, take a guess from that or think about it. Vibha says throat. Aurora says all of them. So we've got 3 people saying sacral, 1 saying crown, 1 saying solar plexus, 3 of them saying all of them. Sushma says, Karishma says root, Malvika says ajna, Shailu again says crown, Sushma says the hara chakra, Semi again says all of them. So we pretty much covered all the chakras now.
And everybody's clearly paying attention because nobody mentioned the heart chakra. So I want to say that the answer is definitely in there. And for those of y'all who did get it, hang on, I'm going to tell you what it is. But for those of y'all who did get it, there's something coming up for you. When I tell you what it is, and you're going to figure it out halfway through, I want you to tell me why you thought it was that chakra. But for now, thank you, everybody. Please, at least one of you is walking away with something from this call. You're going to leave with something for getting that answer correct.
Nice. I'm so glad I had that tray of goodies ready. Oh, little did we know that on the call you're going to get more goodies. Let's see what happens.
In fact, on the call, like Neelu brought this up, we could have a bunch of questions, and depending on the answer, you could once again walk away with quite a bit of stuff, including a speedster lightning session. That 5-minute session Neelu mentioned, you could get that as well. And
it's so exciting, so exciting. Whoever can blow a whistle, please blow it wherever you are. I cannot, so
even I cannot. Even I cannot. And you asked about the decrees. So I'm going to give you a slightly scenic route answer, not the expressway. Life is a mirror and a school and gym and maths. But first and foremost, it is always reflecting to us, showing us what is going on in our internal world. When you're down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling negative, you would have noticed how your day also goes negatively. Like it doesn't fall into place, right? Like a domino effect begins to happen. And vice versa. When you're feeling a little upbeat, when you're like bouncing out of bed, looking forward to the day has a habit and a way of just falling into place. Now, the day is the day for everybody. The night is the night for everybody. The sun rises, the sun sets. The moon rises, the moon sets. But what makes it your day or not your day is how you're feeling. And this constant reflection, this constant mirroring, this constant showing of life to us means that if I know how to switch from that low negativity to an upbeat positivity, then my day is also going to switch. Correct? And the more I'm able to switch my days like that, my life is also going to switch, because life is nothing but a set of days, right? It's today, it's tomorrow, it's day after. There's no one big composite called life. The decrees are fastest, 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 simplest, 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 easiest, easiest, easiest way to make that switch. The moment you know you are a certain way or something's not happening for you, because that's what life is about as well, right? Things happen. Children refuse to eat. Unexpected bills show up. A leak in the plumbing. There is always something showing up every day. When that happens, the ability to be able to bounce out and bounce back into that high vibration also means that you will get a lot of support, a lot of solutions, lots of answers. It's a leadership expert, John Maxwell. He famously said that the secret to success lies in your daily routine. What you do every day is what constitutes your life. What you do every day is what constitutes your future. So if you know what to do on a daily basis to keep moving from that energy to the let's smile, I got this energy, you are guaranteed success, you are guaranteed manifestation, you are definitely guaranteed love, joy, and happiness. And what we're going to do right now, let's do a quick demo. Let me show you very quickly how the decrees work. Before we get to the love chakra, nobody's talking about, which is hidden in plain sight. Okay. Whatever you are dealing with, I'm sure you've been dealing with it for a while. Whether it's your job, whether it's your family, whether it's your neighbor, whether it's your community, whether it's money, whatever it is you've been dealing with, on a scale of 0 to 100, where 0 is not at all and 100 is very high, I want you to rate the intensity. Like when we've been exposed to the same problem over and over again and we've been trying very hard and it's just not working, stress builds up, stuckness builds up. You can use these two words, but you can use any other word that you want as well. When you identify what it is you're dealing with, whatever that might be, child is not studying, or older child is not getting married, or older child is not returning my calls, whatever it is that you're dealing with, identify it, see where you feel it in the body, and then gauge the number between 0 to 100.
And they can keep it in their mind, right? Don't have to put it on the Telegram group.
Don't put it down right now. Right now, just keep it in mind. Have a sip of water. Cheers. Everybody's identified? Now, I'm about to say a sentence. This particular sentence is going to sound odd. It's going to sound like a question. It's not. I just want you to hear what I'm going to say just 5-6 times. Everybody ready?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. Can you heal this for me? Don't respond, just hear the decree. Can you heal this for me? 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 Have another sip of water. Three times now I want you to say it. And not can I. Don't change the order of the words. Can you heal this for me?
Can you heal this for me? Can you heal this for me? Can you heal this for me?
Superb.
I do want to say, Nidhu, in the beginning, when you said it first, you said, don't respond. The first time you said it, yes, was there, right there. You know, so the yes is always there. For the decrees, the yes is always there.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do one more round. Again, check your number. Where was it? What is it now? And where it was in the body. Look at this particular stress, stuckness, and also gauge, is it feeling as big? Is it feeling as small? Have you already got an answer? Have you already got a solution? Is there more calmness? Again, just make note of it and hear me one more time. Can you heal this for me now? 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 And now you're going to say it 3 times. Can you heal this for me now?
Can you heal this for me now? Can you heal this for me now? Can you heal this for me now? I'm saying it slowly. I would have normally said it because even to say it, it literally just takes seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Have another sip of water. Now, on the Telegram group, tell us, what did you start with? What's your number? How is that body part feeling? Give me the story. You started here, now it's here, or it's still the same. Body part, how is the body part when you started? How is the body part now?
Right. And while we wait for people to do that, Nidhu, from the beginning, everybody's been responding. I had asked right at the beginning, you know, where are you at? What's your love story at? A lot of people wrote in. We'll catch up on that as well. As soon as you started talking about the decree, and a whole bunch of compliments have come in for you with your blue eyeliner. Everybody is loving it. And one of the compliments that I received was, Nilu's lost so much weight. Congratulations. So to JM, I just want to say I have lost nothing, and Nidhu will explain it later. Whenever. In synchronicity.
I'll explain it very quickly. If you want sustainable weight release, you do not use the word loss, because nobody likes to be a loser. In fact, one of your biggest pains in life is that you've lost something, which is why when we continuously keep saying weight loss or lose weight, it comes back. You shed it and then it comes back. It comes back with the bakery, the cake, and the baker's daughter. So,
and the cheese and the chocolate cake.
Right. Like Nilu said, so I've not lost weight. What she was going to say is, I've shed it. I've released it.
Let it go.
Yeah. I've dropped it. Use them and you will see your body is responding much differently. And this time around, you'll be able to sustain it longer as well. Words are bay. Words are your own magic wand. As we speak, so shall it be created, which is what we're going to be doing on this call as well. But go ahead, Nilu, tell me how people are.
People have written in, and I will just tell you quickly. There was a question though, Nidhu, that how are decrees any different from switchwords?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you. Tell me the responses.
Yes.
Switchwords, affirmations, whatever else you can think of that has to do with words. I'll tell you.
So Christine wrote 73 on 100, stiffness, tightness in my back, down to 47 with tingling running down both arms and body, relaxing, then down to 11 with tingling circling in both feet and body relaxing more.
Oh.
Christine is right there as well. And Nivedita says, yes, for kindness, love, and respect. My chest is heavy. And Vaishali is written, started at 76. It's interesting that there is another 76 because, 73 Christine was at. Vaishali started at 76, then moved to 50. Then for the now part, started at 20, it went to 27 or started at 27, went to 16. Abdomen is relaxed now and feels calm. Namrata says, feel positive. My number was 50. Now it is 100. Or did you mean it the other way around, Namrata? Feel movement around solar plexus. Just let us know, Namrata, if you could just clear that.
Yeah.
And I'm unable to make out the name. IPS and a musical note says heart chakra from 15 to 5. Karen says solar plexus from 65 to 20 and decreasing. Heidi says 73 right knee, 0 now in the right knee, 30 in the right hip. I can see Jyoti and somebody else earlier had raised their hands. Please put your queries and your posts on the Telegram group. Harneet says 8 in the beginning, irritation, now at 4. And Trupti says 30 out of 60, it was for weight shedding. And P says sacral 50 to 10. Vibha says 80 out of 100 negative, same score, was a headache. Sahib, who's also here on video, says gut 88 down to 78. And Trupti says feeling tightness in stomach. There's so many, it's just pouring in. Aruna says started with 90 and now feels like 70. Fantastic. Numbness in feet and back pain. Ria says solar plexus down from 70 to 60, now to 50. And this is reminding me of the number decrease, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, 0.
I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm waiting for the highest number.
Right. Okay. And Nilesh says, I didn't get this. Can you please explain the digit idea, ma'am? But he's also written 88. So I think you did get it somewhere, Nilesh. Stomach, something is going on. Namrata says 100% positive.
Fantastic.
I thought as much, but wanted to confirm with you. And lots of movement below floating ribs. Deborah says sacral 98 to 67. Vasudha says heart chakra 70 to 40. And Priyanka says 96 down to 75 stomach area. Highest so far is stickiness in relationship at 99 in my solar chakra. Now at 37, feeling lighter. Excellent. The starting number highest has been at 99.
Excellent. Superb. And for any other process that uses words, including switch words, here's your answer. Nothing works faster than the decrease. There is nothing faster in the world for results. Remember what I said at the start? Life mirrors your internal world. Your internal world just got better. Everybody's day is going to get better because you've just switched to feeling a little more upbeat, little more relaxed, little more lighter, little less in pain. Your day will reflect that. And when you continue with this, your life will reflect that as well. I also want to say that, okay, you know what, I'm going to come back to how the decrees work, but I will say, whatever it is that you are drawn to, life is a gym, and there isn't just one gym. There are many gyms. So you have the Capoeira gym, you have the Zumba gym, you have the yoga gym, you have lots of other gyms. The choice is yours. Not everybody will do the same thing. We live in the age of Aquarius, and the age of Aquarius is about the individuality, which is why when you go to a mall, there are 74,000 varieties of shampoo because there are 7 billion people on the planet. When you go online and you just put shampoo, you're going to go nuts making a choice. But that's the whole point, that you will choose what you feel called to or what you feel like is going to work for you and give you joy while working. Because the secret to success is found in your daily routine. Therefore, you can't take on something that's tedious or boring. You've got to take on something that's quick and simple and easy, and whatever that is for you, you will find it with us, elsewhere, but you will find it. So, whatever is showing up right now, picture abhi baki hai dost, gym, jate raho. It's like,
And of course, the best gym to attend is the Decrease. So.
Of course. Of course, I'm biased. So.
No, but it is. So it's okay. You can be biased, but I'm telling you, a lot of people here will tell you it's the best gym. It's all.
Thank you.
Living proof.
Thank you. And to everybody else who said it as well, mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you.
So where are we at right now, Nidhu? What are we going? You said you're going to be explaining how the decrees work. We've already heard it from the people themselves. 50, 70 down to 10, 99 down to 37, 96 down to 75. People without even understanding how it works can already see it working. So fundamentally, what is going on, Nidhu?
Fundamentally, we're bringing in light. The moment you can bring in light, everything that is not light will try to leave. So when you do such a powerful, quick, swift process, you can feel other things as well. Because when the light comes in, whatever is inside that is dark, that is painful, that is low, that is sad, that is angry, that is fearful, that's going to start leaving, right? So you're also going to be experiencing some of this leaving because the body is a sentient divine machine. You're always aware of what's going on. As long as you are able to stay committed to the light, you will also be able to manage your symptoms. If the lowest number was 75, I'm going to do one more round of the number decrees, which, by the way, are even faster than the verbal word decrease. Let me just do that 3 times, and then that clearing will stay in place. For those of you who've given the number, have some water and check. Your symptoms are still reducing. We haven't said it again. In fact, in what we just did, you got yourself a 1-minute training module for your bestest life ever. Your 1-minute daily training module. That's all it is. And as we go on, you're going to hear lots more. You're going to hear simpler ones. You're also going to know how this worked. How did this work? What did we really say? I said, can you heal this for me? Does it even make sense? But it does. When I tell you what this really was, where we're headed, you will know. Right now, I'm going to bring 75 number intensity for stress, for stuckness, for pain, for unwellness.
Nidhu, before you do that set, I very quickly want to tell you, Gulshan's written in that there was pain on the right side of the stomach near the sacral chakra. It was a 50 out of 100, moved to 10, then 5, now no pain in the stomach.
Excellent.
Vas is recovering from thyroid operations. She's a little lightheaded, and she's very thankful to be here. And Vas always covers her messages with lots of flowers and roses and everything and rainbows. It's there's always this lightness that comes with whatever she says as well. And Vaishali just wrote, yes, that she was feeling bloated and that's clearing, and she's very surprised.
Prepare to be even more surprised. Surprised, unbelievable, magical, like Michelle. Michelle was suffering from Crohn's for 30 years. Crohn's can be a very painful disease. It's about blockages in the intestine. We spent only 1 minute. Her sense of blockages, and at that time I asked for the numbering between 0 to 10, was 7. We brought it down to 5. We brought it down to 1. And Michelle was like, I know you said this was going to be quick, but this is unbelievable. It is like that. And when you understand how the decrees work, you won't be surprised anymore. This will just become a normal part of your life. Like, I have lost track of how many calls where we've had electrical electrical shutdowns where Wi-Fi was not connecting. And of course, the group has also given the decrees. I've given the decrees, we've gotten on the call. Things have smoothened themselves out, and then the rest of the day has fallen into place. Like even if you want to do something in the future, like Anne was very nervous and overwhelmed about making a trip. She was just tense about this trip. And again, 1 minute. We took only 1 minute. We went from an 8 to a 1 to neutral. So not like Anne, great, but neutral is also good. Neutral at least means your day will go neutrally. It's not going to be pulling you down. You're not going to get bogged down by what's showing up. And I guarantee whatever Anne was fearing on her trip, it has definitely not happened, and it's definitely a better trip than what she may have had if she hadn't cleared how she was feeling about the trip. And you know, it was so sweet on our Telegram group. There was Vijaya. She spoke about her son, about how her son has been for quite some time, but in one day of the decrees, well, he was smiling, he was happy, and then he did it again the next day, and again. And she gave lots of thanks, but that's how quickly they work, right? Relationships are changing, your day is changing, your life is changing, everything is changing. And back to...
Yeah, and there are some people with a bit of pain, so just letting you know, Nilesh has...
I'll interrupt you there just...
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
Back to the bringing down of the 75, and then you check what's happening with your pain.
Okay.
Do not worry about the pain unless it's absolutely unbearable, in which case just put a dot next to that so that we understand it's an emergency. Because like I said, when the light comes in, pain is not light. Pain, in fact, is absolute screaming darkness. When it's leaving, you're going to be aware that it's leaving. Don't get stuck in that story. Allow it to leave and receive the next set of the decrees. These are the number decrees. Just incredible, as you will see right now. Everybody, please hydrate. I'm going to be asking you all to drink a lot of water. So feel free to also take your washroom breaks as and how you need to. Ready? And here goes. 75, 70, 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0. 75 intensity of stress, stuckness, pain, unwellness, headaches, tensions, heartaches, heartbreaks being brought down to 0. 75, 70, 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Drink water.
Zero dance?
As soon as somebody tells me it's down to 0.
Okay. All right, everybody who had posted in about pain showing up, where are you at? Let us know. And okay. I think everybody's still processing it. I can see somebody's typing. So, oh, hello. 0 has come in. Vibha says 0.
0, 0, 0, 0. Great job. Well done. Fantastic. Super.
Bilton says stress 0. Vaishali says I need to use the washroom now. Please do.
Please do. Please do.
And no headache. Aruna says 0.
Excellent. One more time. 0, 0, 0, 0. Fantastic. And now that everybody knows the lightning speed of how the decrees work and how simple they are, right? How quick it is, you will get why 5-minute sessions are possible. I remember one time with Jo wanted to work on I'm Not Good Enough, but she had taken a Speedster regular, which is a 10-minute session. I'm Not Good Enough vanished in 2 minutes. For 8 minutes, we sat and chatted about mothers and daughters and children and houses in Scotland, which is where she is. That's how rapidly things can move, stay open. Whatever are the symptoms of the healing, just allow them to flow out. Drink water and enjoy your new vibration. And then you will also see how your day is falling into place. And today is going to fall into place. And tomorrow is also going to fall into place because we're meeting again tomorrow. And Friday is also going to fall into place because we're meeting on Friday as well. And then there's other stuff happening. So here's to your greatest, most amazing, grandest life and love. Now that you all know about the decrees, let's get into what we have planned for today. One of the things that I have not done before, because there are no restrictions in the decrees. There are no, you can be driving, you can be cooking, you can do anything. You can be on the call, you can listen to the decrees, you can do the decrees. No restrictions at all. However, on today's call, there is a bit of a restriction. Pregnant women, if you're pregnant, please raise your hand up. People operating cars and heavy machinery, please raise your hand up. People multitasking, please raise your hands up. People not multitasking, raise your hands up. Good, good, good. But I think Jigisha put her hand up. Jigisha, are you pregnant? Or are you multitasking? Or are you operating a truck? What is it? Which one is it?
Well, Jigisha, Neeta says multitasking. And Nidhu, Neetu is driving, Deborah is multitasking. Nobody said anything about being pregnant yet. And Priyanka is also multitasking. Neetu's buying flowers. That's a good multitasking job.
That's a good, yeah.
Sure.
I think I'll make an exception for that multitasking.
Right. And Nidhu, I can see 2-3 questions that have come in about please share guidelines. Please share guidelines. Well, Nidhu was just sharing them about what's going to come up next. So I hope you heard that. And anything that's happened just immediately prior to this, please don't worry. You will have your call replay. You are missing nothing.
Yeah.
We have bonus calls with Nidhu this entire week. I spilled the beans on that one, spilled the tea on that one, the coffee, the mimosa, the orange juice, whatever had to be spilled, I've spilled it, but you will miss out on nothing. So don't worry. That worry, the FOMO, you can leave now.
Correct, which I haven't given them, but that is the most basic decree that you can leave now. So the thing that I want you all to be a little careful of is if you start having a certain reaction, a funny, vague kind of reaction. So not like pain or not like little heaviness or tension, but you're going to feel, you might feel like you want to sit down, like you want to lie down, like just a funny feeling. If you get a funny feeling, step away from the call for a little bit.
What if somebody's on their cycle, Nidhu?
Yeah, no problem. No problem. You might feel a little tired. You might need more carbs tonight. Always a good thing, as every woman knows. You may need to rest a little more the next day as well. Just be mindful of all your reactions. Honor them.
I will just add to that, Nidhu. With the decrees, even though I've been doing them for a long time now, not very regularly, but invariably makes me sleepy, makes me thirsty. And apart from the calls where I have to stay awake, any other time, if that sleepiness comes in, and that's it, the world can go to whatever they want to do. I'm going to go lie down and nothing's going to come in the way of that, because that's how much work these 4-5 words do.
Correct. And you must allow all of that work to be done in the body. One of the reasons I do have a restriction today is because love is an advanced emotion. Having said that, take a moment, Take everything you know about love, everything that you've understood about love, everything you desire from love, and put it in a little pretty box. Just put everything into it. Put it in a pretty box. Put the lid on this box, please, and put it aside. And even though I've asked you to put everything you know aside, I think we can all agree that love makes everything better.
Absolutely.
Yes? Give me yes with 2 exclamation marks and a capital.
Yes.
Super.
Exclamation marks.
Or you have to give it to me like Neelu does. You have to give it to me with that full force of the yes.
And it's coming in. Sahib, Christine, Nishi, Vaishali, Dora, Heidi, Holly, Suli, Priyanka, Vas, Nilesh, Kesha, Angana, Dipti, and it's scrolling too fast for me to catch everybody's names now.
Super, because you're also going to say yes again to agree that love and money and chocolate and cake are what makes the world go round.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
Just add popcorn to it also, please.
Popcorn to it as well. Can we all agree that love makes everybody happier?
Yes.
Can we all agree that love is all about connecting and connections?
Yes.
Can we all agree that we could all do with a little bit more love?
Yes.
Awesome. Tell me, does an amoeba love? An amoeba is a single-celled organism. It's like a virus is a single-celled organism. Does a virus love?
Yes. Comes and gets into you and doesn't want to leave only. I'm with you. I'm not leaving you. I love you.
Does a snake love?
Oh, that is such an interesting question because snake and I immediately think Shivji, and then for me it's a yes. Because I'm thinking Shivji also. I'm not just thinking snake, oh my God, snake. And right now I'm definitely not thinking of cells and organs. Oh my God, you're building up to it. Hello, tube like me.
Oh, no, it's absolutely fine. In fact, what are some of the answers? Does an ant love? Does a crow love?
So I'm going to change my answer a little bit, Nidhu. I'm not, like I said, with snake, I thought Shivji, so I said yes. And even for the virus, I was cracking a joke. And I know that animals have a sense of something, because you have people who are in game reserves and there's a lion who's hugging them. That is love. So I'm a little doubtful about whether to say yes or no. I think I just want to go with yes, because if love is what makes the world go round, the animals are in the world as well. So I think yes, that's what I'm going with.
What's the consensus on the group?
Yeah, so somebody's ordering cake and
I love it.
There are yeses that are on. So I am taking for granted that it's a yes with the questions that you're giving, and it's not just a yes from the previous sets of questions. Yes, Anjali says every creature is created out of love of the universe. And yes, everything is able to love, says Teresa. So yes, there's a yes coming in for this as well.
Crocodile love.
Sorry, crocodile love.
Does a crocodile love?
What was that man's name? Of course they love. What was his name?
Steve Ray. Steve
the crocodile, the crocodile man?
The crocodile.
The Australian guy?
Yes, wasn't it Steve Ray?
No, it was another. I don't remember. It was another name.
It was just.
Whoever it was. So yeah, I'm thinking of him. So yes.
But does a crocodile love? We're not talking about his love.
Yeah, no. So I'm thinking of him, and then saying yes. I don't know what relationship they had and how. Yeah. Yeah, but Nidhu, everybody's saying yes. How many animals you're going to quiz us on right now? Please tell me that first.
Does a dog love?
Of course, 100% yes. If you would have just led with that in the beginning.
Does a dolphin love?
Does a dog feel love? A dog definitely feels love.
Dolphin.
Dolphin, of course, my God, dolphin 100%. And I'll tell you why. Because dolphins, if you look at it, if you look at them even spiritually, dolphin is about relationships. So 100%.
Okay.
Now I'm saying yes, yes, yes. Everybody's saying yes, yes. And Nidhu, you please stop. Get to the thing.
Is an amoeba and a dolphin the same? So one of the changes, I'm not saying what's on the group. So Neelu had to think, right? Does an ant love? Does a crocodile love? Does an amoeba? You made that fantastic joke about the virus. She didn't have to think twice about the dog or the dolphin.
Right.
Yes? Is that true for everybody else as well?
There's a yes that's come with that as well.
Fantastic. There is.
Kanisha says no. But no to what, I'm not sure. So Kanisha, please elaborate.
Because I've forgotten what I said 2 sentences back.
Yeah, because when it came to dogs and dolphins, I didn't have to think twice. But with the others, I while I made a joke for that's what you were saying. And if it was true for everybody else, is what you were asking.
So some part of you wasn't fully sure about the others.
Yes.
When I say, does a snake love? And when I say, does a dolphin love? There's an instant answer you have. Now, when you look back, an amoeba is a single-celled organism. It has instinct. It is sentient. It is living. There is no love. A snake, there is no love. A crocodile. I want to tell you about somebody else in the reptile kingdom, the Komodo dragon. So the Komodo dragon eats their young. So the Komodo dragon's babies are programmed to run away from the mother. Would you call that love?
No.
But a dolphin, in fact, I remember there was this, it was so sad. So this dolphin mother, she spent 17 days in the ocean with her dead calf because dolphins need to come up and get air. Dolphins do not have gills. Dolphins have lungs like we do. And she kept getting her child for 17 days. She just kept trying to keep the baby afloat, let the oxygen come, let the air come. It was heart-rending. I think it's up on YouTube. It was in the news as well. It's been a while. Heart-rending. Is an ant going to do that? Now, I want to say one more thing about ants. Ants, locusts, bees. There is definitely a sense of colony, not saying family, a sense of colony. So here's the thing. The first thing that I said was love is an advanced emotion.
Right.
Love needs, it is not possible without a spine and a brain. Now, I was giving you an evolution of species. Single-celled organisms becoming multiple-cell organisms. Those without spine, ants, insects, cockroaches, spiders, to the spine coming in. Birds, reptiles. You cannot love without a spine, and a spine does not function without a brain.
Okay.
In the hierarchy I was also mentioning, for example, between the dog and the dolphin, who has a better brain?
Oh, interesting. Both they have their own levels. I mean, their sense of intelligence in the animal kingdom is phenomenal. So I honestly don't know how to answer this one.
Every animal, right? Every animal is. Okay. I will.
People have said dolphin.
Okay, excellent. But I was going to ask the next question. So who has the more evolved brain?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. Right?
Dolphin. That is dolphin for sure.
How do you know this?
I don't know, just.
Yeah, just is fine. An instinctive answer is absolutely fine because it's true. What has happened is that as the spine came in, brain was already there because brain's me. The brain started getting more and more complex. The brain started growing. The brain started developing. Dolphins do have a very superior brain. Dogs are not going to welcome you. Dogs don't have schools. Dogs have their own packs to hunt. Dolphins have packs in order to nourish and nurture life. That is a complex brain. And in fact, one particular study speaks about how, in the breaking of species, the dolphins became the human in water, and we became the dolphins on land. The comparison between a dolphin's brain and a human brain is often done, right? They're playful, they're curious. By the way, their brains are a little heavier than ours because in brain, size doesn't matter. Maybe not in other places also, but actually, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Size of house definitely matters. And I think sometimes size of car as well. It's okay. So in brain, size does not matter. And the point of this is love is an advanced emotion. Love is not possible without a spine and a brain. The more evolved a brain is, the more love is possible. You know, it's Mindy Kaling in the Mindy Project. It's so funny, it's a Disney rom-com. She's like, I want you to love me in a way I can show on Instagram. No dog is saying this. No dolphin is saying this. As your brain evolves, you will get to this where you are able to make lots of complex senses of an advanced emotion like love. Love showed up in evolution. It did not exist. Therefore, spine, brain. Now tell me, does a baby love?
It evolves, because when it's born, it's not evolved. As it evolves, it starts loving. I'm trying to pay attention. Please don't laugh.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Does a baby love? Does a fetus love?
And not a fetus. Alicia says yes. Vas says yes. Because you took us through this, and the love is an advanced emotion is the one line that we didn't end up paying too much attention to. But I was listening, and you said, as the brain and spine evolve, so as a baby grows, is how it learns to love.
So I'm going to tell you something that is so extraordinary about the human baby skull. And cue picture.
One.
The human species, we're the only species who does this, by the way. We're the only species in the world who do not walk out of the womb with a full-fledged brain. Have you ever seen a newborn calf not of a dolphin, of a cow, a newborn foal of a horse? Have you ever seen it? Of a kangaroo? 4 hours, 8 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. It is trying to stand. It is trying to make sense of the world because it has a fully functioning brain. This is not possible for the human species for a reason. Stay with me. And therefore, when the skull is being formed in the womb, the skull has 2 openings. This allows for the skull bones to kind of mesh against each other through the birthing canal, because if the skull was fixed, it would not come out. Every pregnancy would be a cesarean. And which is also why when you see a cesarean baby, normally they have like this roundish skull. And when you see a baby that has had a normal delivery, it's slightly elongated because it's gone through that. Right? The skull, while protecting the brain, has been meshing against each other. And you need both the aperture. So please pay attention not to anything else except the anterior fontanelle and right at the base, posterior fontanelle. When the baby comes out, again, only species on Earth, we have a gap in our head, 2 gaps in our head. Look at what has happened. When the baby is born, this baby is coming from an amniotic swimming pool. It is now in an alien world. It needs to adjust to the outside reality. It needs to adjust to the outer world, not outside world, outer world. There are 2 ways this happens for the baby. Number 1 is the nose, lungs. Because you start acclimatizing, right? You start breathing in the air. But this much is this darling baby, right? Okay, maybe this much is the darling baby. This much is the lungs. There is only so much this baby can understand about the world through the nose. Second is here. Everybody, please put your hand on the curve of your scalp. So not here, not on top of your head, the curve of your scalp, and just against the curve of your scalp, you'll feel a slight indentation, very slight. But on this curve, like when the baby is cradled, this is fully exposed. And here is where the magic of you begins. Over here, from the time of birth, comes in universal intelligence, universal mind, universal power, your potential, your destiny, your life, your buddhi, intellect, reasoning, wisdom, and most of all, your connection with the outer world is now adjusting to your inner world. You are being gifted your place and space on earth. Your first connection is your crown chakra. Before anything else, this is what begins. When you have this connection open, you will love your life. When this connection is working best, you will not put up with rubbish. When this connection is working well, you will treat yourself well. When this connection is working well, you will be at the right place at the right time, like on this call, and you will never, ever, have I said never, ever feel alone or depressed. Depression is not a heart chakra function. It is a crown chakra function. What this really means is you cannot love until you love your life. Love is an advanced emotion. Love is not possible without a spine and a brain. The more evolved a brain, the more love is possible. You cannot love until you have this love for your life, the universe, and your potential. The you-ness of you, 100% light, super conscious, sattva, from which we get the word sattvic, enters from here, not any other chakra. The heart chakra has to do with bonding and attachment. More of that on Friday. Today, I want you to take a look at how you think and feel about your life. When you have a connection to your crown chakra, you will be delighted to jump out of bed every morning. You will be excited to greet the day. You will be like, What is coming up today? What adventures are going to show up today? How much do you love life? And by the way, life, I'm using life as a 4-letter word for everything else, because life constitutes your potential. I'm going to come to potential and why your potential and your destiny and the universe have to be your first connection. What did we say? What did we all agree on? That what's the thing with love? It's about connections and connections. Your first attachment is the umbilical cord, but your first connection is to the sky. How much do you love your life? On a scale of 0 to 100, what is the answer?
And while everyone makes note of that, I just wanted to check with you, Nidhu, because obviously it is the crown chakra, not the heart chakra. It is the crown chakra. And once you've explained it, it makes so much sense. We always talk about the crown chakra for spiritual birth connection. Hello, started right at the very beginning. And you're so right. It's right there. It's right there.
And I'm going to tell you why there's not so much work done on the crown chakra. But first, tell me, how much do you love life? Because how much you love life is what is showing up for you in terms of love. How much you love life will be reflected in what's happening in your relationships. Is going to reflect in how you are working on your self-love, self-worth, self-esteem. It's definitely going to reflect in money. So how much do you love life? And can you see this taking place in all aspects of you? When you love life, you also don't fall very ill easily. You don't fall sick very easily. You have good energy levels, and your bounce back period is rapid.
Right. And people have written in, Vaishali writes 100, Saib says 100, Harneet says 100, Christine says 100, Alicia says 75, Nivedita and Simi say 100, Gulshan says 100, Tripti says 100, P says 50, Dinesh says 25, Gulshan, Nilesh again say 100, Kanisha says 60, Priyanka 50, Namrata 60, Karen 50, Rhonda 70, Susan 40, 70, 100, 50, 100, 100, lots of hundreds. Lois is 25. And then there's 60.
We will do some work on the 25. For everybody who answered 100, first of all, big round of applause. Please pat yourself on the back and on the head, very gently on the curve of the head, and say, great job, well done. Great job, well done. Great job, well done. If you've said 100, you are in good health, you are in good wealth, you are in good relationships, you are in good family, environmental, job, career setups. Please confirm this for me as well. Is all of that at 100?
I'll wait for them to answer. Even though mine was not at 100 to start with, I still did the great job, well done, because hey, who doesn't love validation?
Correct. Correct. I want to tell you a little bit more about the universal mind and the universal intelligence. So when the universal intelligence comes in, it's actually energizing every other system in your body to work. When I say body, I also mean the emotional body. I also mean the mental body. Like this is like the spark that starts to make things happen for us. The column between crown to root is 1, but it has 2 floors. From crown, 100% super conscious light, sattva, coming down. From earth, material information going back up. One of the reasons we rarely focus on the crown chakra is because if you focus too much on the head, you're going to start floating off the ground. Either your head will actually inflate, which is your ego will become very big, or you're going to start feeling very spaced out. You're going to start having tinnitus. You're going to start having ear projects. You're going to start having eye projects. Just cannot focus, just cannot pay attention, just cannot read properly, are only comfortable if you are looking at big stuff. And of course, migraines, headaches, all of them start to happen because there is a flow to our lives. You must do the material and then move to the light. However, but kyunki, kintu, parantu, because we're on a healing journey and on choose love, our healing journey is towards love. The crown chakra is the first place we experience love. I'm not saying you may not have experienced love in the womb. Could have happened, but nobody attends a healing call because they had a great time in the womb. Nobody is here because you had such a happy child. Nobody is here because your parents loved and appreciated and validated you so much. So whatever it was that did start showing up in the crown chakra, 100% unconditional love. It is the only place it is possible, because unconditional love is not physical. Unconditional love is a realization. Unconditional love is an understanding. So it's not like my mother doesn't love me unconditionally, my father doesn't love me unconditionally. They cannot, neither can you if you're a parent, neither can you if you're a sister, neither can you if you're a best friend. Somewhere the physicality will have a limitation. I can't keep singing lullabies to you 365 into 75 years. And therefore, the desire we have, because we all have this desire, we all want to find that one person from whom that unconditional love is possible. That desire, we didn't know this because all kinds of other coverings took place. That desire is a desire to return to the crown chakra. When you move away from this connection with life, with the universe, with your potential and your destiny, look at these words I'm saying, my darlings, because it was given to you. What do I mean by potential and destiny? Let me give you an example. In 1996, one student at Stanford said, I cannot handle this level of poor research. I'm going to have to do something about it. I'm putting words in his mouth, but that's what happened. And 2 years later, the world had Google.com. And then somebody else took a look at Google.com and said, what if we put a human element of conversation and chatting into it? And the world got Chat GPT. Shouldn't be surprised to know that the founder of Chat GPT is a woman. Who else would have thought about conversational styles and communication? The point I'm trying to make, my lovelies, is that maybe it is your destiny to make the next Google plus Chat GPT plus XYZ 0.10. Maybe it is something else. Your potential is reflected in how your life is today. And whatever your life is like today, self-love, baby love, pet love, animal love, food love, money love, world love, body love, whatever is going on in your life today is telling you about your potential and your destiny. Your life today is letting you know whether you are in touch with your crown chakra or you've walked away or you have disconnected and separated. When you do this, there will be crises, there will be tragedies, there will be catastrophes, there will be challenges, not because the universe and the crown chakra wants to punish you, but to remind you that your one forgotten love is waiting for you to come back home. You, as you, began when this began. How could you have let it go? What you are seeking is waiting. Jo dhoonde, wo paaye. How is your sense of relationships? What's your sense of connections? And just by the way, the brain has the maximum number of connections in the body. Yes, we all know this. 100 billion trillion. I can't even count. Don't even know how many zeros that is. 34 zeros, 64. We don't even know how many zeros that is. Your brain is the one that needs to be even more evolved. And that evolved brain is an exa brain. more on this tomorrow. Today, I want to take a look and give you more decrees around love and the sense of connection that you have with life, your potential, your destiny. Your potential, your destiny are what will create your life purpose, as you may understand life purpose, which is what you will do in the world. Like once in a while, I will have a call and somebody will say, but I want so much to do this. I want so much to help these people. I want so much to do healing work. I want so much to do this in the world. Well, why haven't you? What is stopping you? Your potential, your destiny, your highest good was already written. If so many of y'all have said 100, tell me, is this the life you're leading?
In fact, Nidhu, when you had asked it the first time, also people did write in. And for example, Trupti said, not all are 100, but want to reach. Christine said that is not all at 100 yet. It is in progress, and I feel it and see it at 100 now. And Vaishali says, not 100, but wanting to reach. Harneet says, yes, all 100. And Parul's asked, can it be we feel 100, but the same is not reflecting in one or two aspects of life?
Not possible. If you're 100, you have to be 100 everywhere. But that's where, right? That's where your conceptual self, the image of you, not the you-ness of you, the image of you, things you learned in order to cope, things you learned in order to look good in somebody's eyes, things you learned in order to feel a little more equal or a little superior, things you learned so as to feel a little right about yourself, things you learned so as to not let people see how bad and wrong you feel. All the things that you learned, that you put on the you-ness of you, all of that will reveal itself as I give you a couple more decrees. Now, if you're 100, this should be perfectly normal for you because you're at 100. I'm going to give you the decree. First, somebody was at a 25, right?
Yes.
So at a 25, if your sense of connection is at a 25, and just by the way, the biggest demon that comes between this light and us, and this demon leads to other demons, but this biggest demon is fear. Fear causes separation. That separation becomes disconnection. Then it can become spiritual illusion, which is I'm so detached, I'm not impacted by this, I'm not affected by this. I want to be positive all the time. I want to deny that what I really want to do is thwag this person. 100% superconscious light. In the light, you cannot lie. And therefore, when I say this 25, so 25 tells me you've been dealing with a lot of stress, and it may have become anger because fear has a journey. Anxiety, overwhelm, nervousness, panic, worry, agitation, frustration, impatience, irritation, anger, so much anger, fighting, it's not working, depression, grief, sorrow, pain, illness, disease. There is a journey that has taken place. Nobody had pain overnight. Nobody's gotten an illness overnight. It's taken time and separation and distance from where you've been, from your first home and your first love. You're at 25. I'm just going to give you this decree and I want you to see what happens. So I'm going to go with the word 25, right? So I'm sure there's anger as well. But I'm going to go with the word anxiety. Yes, everybody? Can we do one round for anxiety?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Do one for anger also, Nidhu, because while you were saying there is anger, it was a word that popped up as well.
Okay.
Whoever's at 25, and anxiety, yes, and anger also. I think it'll be good for everyone.
So I'm going to say this only one time, and one time only. And then you're going to say it one time only and tell me what happens. Yes. Thank you, Neelu. Cheers, everybody. Please hydrate. And remember, if you've said 100, you will have the slightest only of reactions. For the most part, it will be neutral. For those of y'all who didn't say 100, anxiety, 3 words that I'm going to say. Anxiety goes away. Just say it once.
Anxiety goes away.
Universal mind comes in.
Universal mind comes in.
And check. How are you feeling?
Throat.
Tell me. Fear goes away. Universal mind comes in. Anger goes away. Universal mind comes in. Delusions. Now, this is a tough one because the decree is goes away. You cannot change the decree. So delusion goes away. Universal mind comes in. Have a sip of water. Tell me how that made you feel.
Priyanka says head is lighter. Mamta is calm. Susan says, wow, 75 cleared from 40. She's gone to 40. And she says, smiling with sukoon. Sukoon. Angana's asked, does it work for depression as well?
It does. Let me come to depression. I'll come to depression.
Eileen says, big sigh of relief, wonderful intake of breath. Deborah says, getting lightheaded. She's getting lightheaded. So water, more water.
Yeah, more water. And Deborah, I want you to stamp your feet on the ground.
And if stamp feet on the ground, should not be pregnant though, right?
You should not be pregnant. Please don't be pregnant.
Because remember right at the beginning, Nidhu, you had mentioned...
coming in now, I haven't stepped out of the womb yet. Like my anterior fontanelle is like not. Yeah. I'll be a little careful.
Right. Vaishali says, tingling on the third eye, feeling relaxed. Nilesh says, smiling, happy. Vas says, calmer. And Swati says, can we have the record? Yes, you will have the recording after the call gets over. Lighter and lighter says, Trupti.
Excellent.
Calmness, happy. Deborah's, okay. Christine says her left ear went quiet and then the thighs are slightly chilled. LOL.
Good, good. Your ear settled down. Words like happy. Happy is full light. Light, the word light itself. Calm is another word for light. And all of these are also words for love. Aren't you happy when there is love? Aren't you calm when you're with a loved one? Sometimes you could be excited. That's fine. Excited is good. What we don't want is to feel stressed and unsafe and tensed up and walk around eggshells. That's not love. That is an attachment. That's codependency. That call is on Friday. Because tomorrow, we're going to take a look at the ego. We're going to take a look at the buddhi. So buddhi is the word for intellect. Dimag is the word for mind. But buddhi, and tomorrow is Budhwar. It is the day for buddhi. So we're going to be taking a look at buddhi tomorrow. But right now, today, let me tell you a little bit about depression. The reason why depression, which by the way is my family doesn't love me, and that's the biggest cause for depression. But depression is important. And everybody, by the way, will experience some depression in their lives at some point. Depression is a reminder that you shouldn't be looking to your family to get your unconditional love. You're unhappy because that sense of belief, and by the way, it's your belief, it'll be based on your experience. I'm not negating that. I'm not saying it's not true. our families do what their families did. That autopilot that takes place is instinct and comes from the animal brain. But you, on this call, baby, anterior fontanelle open, posterior fontanelle also open, you have more awareness. Awareness, by the way, another word for light. Truth, another word for light. You are here because you wanted to hear this. You wanted to be reminded that there is an unconditional love that I seek that is also waiting for me, except it's not physical. It will show up in various ways. Miracles, magics, and serendipities, and chronicities. It will show up. It will reveal its presence, but it is not magical. It's not physical. You cannot hold its hand, but you will know that your hand is being held, because you will never, ever feel alone in your life. You will never, ever feel abandoned. That's a physical thing. It's an earth program. It's a material program. It doesn't take place in your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is the only chakra that has no deity. Every chakra has a presiding deity, not the crown chakra, because you cannot put it to one. 1,000-petal lotus. Universal consciousness. Manifesting into the you consciousness, the you-ness of you. Who will you be? Are you different from me? Do you experience pain different from me? No, but your story is different from mine. Your day is different from mine. When you talk to me, I want to listen to you because you are different from me. But universal consciousness is one. When it starts pouring into your little baby darling brain, it is forming the definition of you. And therefore, potential, purpose, destiny, all linked. Let me do one for depression. But if there is depression, please do work with someone. Do not look at depression to be cured on your own. Just as when there is something that's become big, like a physical problem has become big, work with somebody. Depression goes away, universal mind comes in. Depression goes away, universal intelligence comes in. Depression goes away, universal unconditional love comes in. Just see, how is that making you feel? Are you being able to handle all this light? Are you being able to handle the superconscious? And this is what we did with our first decree. Can you heal this for me? And it went to work. It was just waiting for you to say this. Can you heal this for me now? Who is the you? Who is the you? The can you? Who is this you? It's not me, it's not you. It is your sattva. It is your superconscious. It is your universal intelligence that is right now floating in your body, and on the basis of which a lot of other things are taking place as well. Life, the universe, and everything. First, you must love that, and only then will other loves happen. Cheers, everybody. Please have water. I want to mention, one second. Sorry. I forgot what I was going to mention.
You just said, I want to mention, and then you went into...
Correct. What I was going to say was that this usage of the third person, like, can you heal this for me? Can you heal this for me now? And by the way, whatever is your symptom right now, just say this 3 times and see what happens. I am going to give you another sentence you're going to say. And I want you to see the magic, and I want you to experience this unconditional love. I want you to feel your cells lighting up. I want you to feel like a supernova went off inside you. Okay? What is the one thing that you wish somebody had said to you? That you're gorgeous, that you're beautiful, that you're bright, that you're intelligent, that you're a genius, that you're amazing, that you're safe. Give me one word. Give me 2, 3 words. Give me words. What is the one thing you wish your mother had said to you, your father had said to you, your sister, brother had said to you, your best friend had said to you?
Kanisha says, I feel you.
Did you
Vas says, I love you.
Did you say feed?
Yes, feel, F-E-E-L. I feel you. Like Kanisha says, she wishes somebody would have said that I feel you. Right? Vas says, I love you. Alicia says, you are enough. Deborah says, you're just right the way you are. Yogita says, you are so loving. Vas says, I understand you. Vaishali says, Father, you are supported. Mother, I love you. And the IPS with a musical note says, gorgeous, genius, dependable, awesome, success magnet. Minoti says, I love you. Nivedita says, I love you. Karen says, you are enough. Another Karen says, you are valuable. Randa says, cherished and adored. Relu says, you are miraculous. And yeah, you're perfect, you're amazing, that you're wanted, you're brilliant, you're acceptable. You are acceptable. Okay? You are loved, you are precious. All of this is what is coming in. And Nidhu, I'm guessing you asked that question because these are words or sentences that we would have wanted to hear, definitely specifically from somebody. Vishali did elaborate on that as well. So I know you're going to do it and you're going to say it, but I also just want to tell everybody, you are loved. You are loved. You are loved.
I'm not going to say it. Here's the thing. Unconditional love requires a universal mother and a universal father. We came to earth, all kinds of things. By the way, don't confuse karma with destiny. They're not the same. Your destiny brought you to this call. What you do with it is your karma. So there is your earth mother and father, and there is the universal mother and father. Everything you all have written down, and it's beautiful, and I want somebody to compile this full set for me, please. I want this particular set. I want you to now say it as you, as in, I feel you. Just say, I feel you. Don't write it down. Just say, I feel you. You are enough. Not I am enough. You are enough. So say it exactly like you have written and tell me how it makes you feel.
Oh, that's
and while it is astounding what happens when you do that. Now I'm going to add to this, right? We've not yet come to supernova. I'm preparing you for supernova. Here's what you're going to say. You're going to put your name before.
Oh.
You're going to say Sumati or I feel you. Just try it.
So for example, Kanisha would say, Kanisha, I feel you.
Yes, try it. Tell me what happens. Tell me if your heart is not bursting open with love for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got the beginnings of the tears wanting to come down, and I think 2-3 other people also wrote. For no reason, I'm feeling all teary. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
You're returning home. How can you not be teary? How can you not want to burst into tears at the relief of it all? That whatever we were going through is coming to an end. How many of you all lived and thought, I just want to go home. Just have the sense that I'm not at home. I don't belong anywhere. I just want to go home. Home is calling you. Just say this particular. I'm going to give everybody else an example of this, for example. So let us say, so I will say now, and I'm not saying this to you. I'm just saying this. Right? Your skin is amazing. Give me a name. Somebody give me a name. I've got Julia. Okay. Now, your skin is amazing. Just say it. Your skin is amazing. Not
Your
my
skin
skin is amazing. Your skin is amazing.
Your skin is amazing.
Now, you will take your name and say, like Julia, for example, will say, Julia, your skin is amazing.
Neelu, your skin is amazing. Immediate reaction, okay? Literally, like response and all, forget reaction.
In the next 1 second, I want you to see Neelu's skin and go and check your own.
All this work with all the decrees and everything that's going on, I can literally feel the heat building up. And when I say heat building up, it's been a little cool in my room and it's definitely warmer now. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, Neelu, I mean, all of y'all, right? And Neelu especially, right? Incredible, marvelous skin. And yet there will be a difference that you will be able to see. Either your cheeks will be a little rosy or you'll get this little sense of a shine. Like something will be there. So say, and you're going to say it just once. My lovelies, every chakra in the primary chakra system has a way and time of functioning. Root chakra, womb, to about 6 months to 1 year. Sacral, 6 months to 2 years. Solar, Manipura, about 2 to 3 years to about 4, 5 years. Heart chakra from about 5 years to about 7, 8 years. Throat chakra from about 8 to about 10. Third eye chakra about 10 to about 12, 13. 13 onwards till 20s is taking place here. And 20 and beyond, for the rest of your life, your crown chakra is constantly working on itself. Unlike other chakra systems that need support, right? You need to go and do some crown chakra. You need to go and do some root chakra work. You need to do some sacral chakra work. The crown chakra very rarely needs our intervention. But however, kintu, parantu, the crown chakra works with our brain. What is happening in our brain also tells us what's happening in the crown chakra. As in, how we have received from the crown chakra, how we are receiving from the crown chakra. Because the crown chakra by itself doesn't need our help, our brain does. The most evolved brain is the exa brain. And like I mentioned before, I'm going to tell you that on the day of Buddhi, which is tomorrow. But right now, has everybody checked their skin? Can I check mine?
If my hair was open, I'd do a flick as well.
Sass. Now, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to think it. Don't say it out loud. Take your name. Do the your. Your skin is, what did we say? Your skin is lovely?
Your skin is lovely.
Okay. So you're going to take your name in your head and you're just going to follow it with your skin is lovely. Check your reaction. Give it a few seconds. Please go see how you're looking in the mirror and tell us as well.
So Shailu says magic and Anjali says, yes, it's looking amazing.
Isn't it? Like, what is going on? Because the magic ingredient, don't tell any company this. Or if you do, give them my number first. The magic ingredient is light. And the decrees are a language of light. The way that the decrees work is that they go through. Through means not overlook. Through meaning working with conscious mind. Conscious mind is your mental body. Your subconscious mind is your emotional body. And your unconscious mind, which is your physical body. And straight as the crow flies into the superconscious, which is why the light is like lightning, actually, right? Like all of these things happen, right? Whatever's going on in your conscious mind, whatever's going on in your subconscious mind, whatever's going on in your unconscious mind. And then this lightning bolt comes out from your superconscious, which is why there is nothing faster than this in the world. because you're super conscious, which is 100% light, sattva, sattvic, pure, untainted, uncorrupted, unpolluted. The part of you that makes good things happen in the world. Your sattva, your light, your super conscious is immediately on a highway. Like all of this was all happening right now, right? Because your fontanelle closed. Your posterior fontanelle, by the way, this is one of the reasons why women are asked to tie their hair. Even men, you're asked to tie your hair at the bottom because your fontanelle areas need to be protected. Like man buns, right? Women buns, right? Belongs to us. Men, you cannot take this. Like we put buns here. Why? In order to protect that particular area. The fontanelles are solar points, not solar plexus chakra, solar points. The heat, because light is heat as well, right? What is heat? Heat is too much light. It's light we can't bear. What is fire? It's too much heat we can't bear, but it's all light. And therefore, this area cannot receive too much direct sun. You have to keep it covered. The Sikhs, which is the religion, the Sikh religion that wears the turban, keeping in mind the importance of the fontanelle. For example, when a Sikh ties his turban, he is making sure he's pressing certain points that further protect the fontanelle, keeping the crown chakra always working well. It is absolutely incredible. There are the folds of a turban of a Sikh are skull acupressure points.
Amazing.
It's extraordinary how much wisdom exists. Okay. Did you all try it with the whisper? You all have said it? You all have tried the whisper? Now, asked you to think it. Now I want you to whisper it. Whisper it, see what happens. And the last you're going to do is you're going to write it down and see what happens. And then you all are going to take the work package and you're going to do this together, whole bunch of us, for the next 2.5 weeks. Yes?
Yes. That absolutely.
Awesome.
And while people are whispering this and writing this down, Nidhu, you did start the call with a surprise that was going to be there for everyone.
Yeah.
And I actually want to tell you that the first person who wrote crown is sorry, excuse me, on the Telegram group. I'm seeing the name is Shailu Shetty. So is that Shelja Shetty? Please just let us know your full name, because hello, congratulations, you have just received a 5-minute speedster session gift from the OG lady in the house, Nidhu B Kapoor.
It's yours. And the second person also gets it. I remember there were 2 people who said that.
Vaishali, in fact, I was going to bring this up immediately because it was within a minute of each. It's like Chelu wrote it, somebody else wrote something, somebody else wrote, and Vaishali wrote it. And in fact, Vaishali gave, when you also mentioned that, why did you select the chakra that you selected? So I remember that she wrote something about that. The crown chakra is where the something on those lines that you would explain had been mentioned. So I had that. I had Vaishali's name also.
Both of y'all get it.
Noted.
Both of y'all get a session. The team will send you a link. It's your scheduling link, and just fix it up. And looking forward to talking to you. It is the connection between the outer and the inner is this part of the head. Tomorrow, we will be doing very active work. Active work as in, we're going to use the decrees, of course, but we're also going to do some physical work. Like there is a way to work with this part of the brain. And of course, you're going to introduce to Exa Brain.
There should be an Exa dance also now.
We'll make one. We will make one. So this Exa Brain, your Exa Brain is what is going to bring you Exa love. because your exa brain, most evolved. Love is an advanced emotion. Love is not possible without a spine and a brain. The more evolved a brain, the more love is possible. You cannot love until you love life. Unconditional love is not physical, it is a realization. The most advanced brain possible for us as human beings is the exa brain. And that's primarily along with the set of decrees that we've done, sum total of our call. Tomorrow, I may ask you, I'm not saying I will, but for the next set of gifts to be won, sessions to be won, I may ask you, what are your biggest takeaways from today's call?
And like, you might not also, because the way you moved us around today, testing us on whether we were paying attention or not, you might just swap the question as well. Tomorrow, I get this feeling.
Right, I'm right. So I'm not saying, but it's possible that I could ask you this. So be prepared for like the 3 takeaways. And 3 takeaways, I've just summed up the entire call that we've done, right? Not necessarily those points, but your 3 takeaways. Like what is it that you are going to keep in mind? And extra bonus points if you say the decrees and what those decrees are. Of course, it's going to be there in your replay as well. But peoples, you have got to now say yes to coming together and doing this work a little bit longer. We are definitely meeting tomorrow on the summit call. Neelu will be back with her Uber Exa hotness. She will be here. We're also going to be meeting on Friday. And on Saturday, okay, let me tell you about Saturday a little bit later.
Let me just get this up on the screen. Let everybody know, because there is a lot that is available for everybody and for everybody to continue with this work. And congratulations once again to Shailu and Vishali. And do take a quick look at this as well.
Correct. But hang on. Anybody wants to take a washroom break, now's the time to go. You cannot go in the middle of the package. So you want to take a washroom break, we will hold on for like a minute. Take your washroom break, come back. Exactly 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. And just in the meantime, just letting Vass is already written in as thanking for today's call. In fact, I think she wrote earlier that this is the best V-Day ever. And Nidhu, Nilesh has written in saying that there's a pain in the heart ribs. It's like bounded by tight rubber inside.
Got it. Have a full glass of water, Nilesh. I'm doing a clearing. And check. And I see that it is wind. Is there a tendency to be bloated or gassy? So it feels like there's judgment, but feels like fear. So I'm going to do another round. Hang on. And check.
Before I could put the screen share down, you were done. 1 second alchemy.
1 second alchemy, people, which again, you will also experience tomorrow. How quickly we can move, like 1 second alchemy. It's so cool. It's so cool. Let's bring our screen back up. Nilesh, keep letting us know. But I will say it again. Don't get stuck in the story. Here's how you want to phrase your reply. You're going to say, the pain is there, but it is better if it is better. But it has shifted if it has shifted. But I'm being able to breathe a little easier if you're going to be able to breathe easier. My point is, because when you say it is still there, I have this pain, it is a desire to stay in this story. But when you can say it like this, which is, I know that the pain is there, but I also aware Because that 100% light, that 100% sattva, that is your awareness. So when we are unable to do this transition, like we just want to keep saying the same story, then crown chakra relationship might be a little less, or you may genuinely not want to make any great changes. And that's also fine, just by the way. Not all of us want to change. We want the results of change, but not all of us want to change. Not all of us want to go through the trouble of changing. Not all of us want to invest in the change. Please know that all of that is absolutely fine. Okay,
Yes.
package.
And there you have Exhale Love and Awakening the Divinity Within with the Nidhu B Kapoor of the revolutionary lightning speed healing technology, the decrees. Take it away, Nidhu.
So we have 2 packages, and then they become a third package because they're combined. But it's really very simple. What you're going to get is the 1 second alchemy for Exhale Love, which is really the Exhale brain work. Little bit of preparation is required. So what we're going to do till the end of February, no, don't have to go, you can stay there, it's all right. Till the end of February is that you're going to get a little preparation for your brain. How are you going to get this preparation? You're going to be on the group. I'm going to give you the word to receive the preparation for the brain. And you're going to just say that word, and you'll have things happening in your head, and you'll say it before sleeping, or whenever you have a little bit of time. You're going to finish a full glass of turbocharged water, and then you let the integration happen in 24 hours. And then the second day, you'll get your next activation phrase for your Exhale brain. This is for your memory. This is for your focus. This is for your eyes. This is for your ears. Because remember, the crown chakra is handling it all. The third eye, as a side effect, will start having various kinds of powers as well. Intuition, vision, because vision is handled by the crown chakra. You think of it as the third eye, but vision is handled by the crown chakra. And therefore, your eyes, your ears, your head, just the functioning of your head becomes different. And because your brain is also reflected in your mind also starts behaving a little differently. It becomes a little easier to make new habits. It becomes a little easier to let go of older habits, which is what we want, right? Our story is a habit. Khata hi nahi hai, karta hi nahi hai, hota hi nahi hai, aa hi nahi raha hai. Our story becomes a habit. To change that habit, you got to change the story. And one of the ways that we get ready to change the story is with the 1 second alchemy for Exhale Love, which is really the 1 second alchemy for Exhale brain. And then we will have 4 live calls, not including tomorrow and Friday. These are part of our calls anyway. Along with these, we will do 4 live group calls. And on those calls, again, like we did the work today, we'll do a little bit of practice, and you will tell me what's going on with you, and then you will receive the clearings and the decrees for that. You will receive as a group, we will do it. There is nothing more powerful than a group doing the same work. If you want to go faster, go alone. But if you want to go longer and stronger, go in a group. Okay, my darlings. So we've got this alchemy taking place. And the alchemy, if you're on Telegram, this is what we did last week. There is a certain way to make an intention. It's called making intentions the decree way. So whatever it is that you are seeking from love, with love, whatever it is you're seeking, you will make the intention a certain way, and then your intention will be energized with the 1 second alchemy. So normally when you write an intention down, as it is, the manifesting power goes through the roof, 47%. You add the 1 second alchemy charge to it, 55%, meaning you will take lesser time to manifest. Resources, support systems, people, opportunities, whatever is required for that particular dream to happen, including, and I want to put this here with 1004 asterisk marks, including understanding that it may not happen. Like perhaps you would like to make google.com, but if it is not your potential and it is not your destiny, you will be told. You will be informed. Some part of you will understand that this is not for me. So one way or the other, you will manifest. And as it is, you all can see, my darlings, the internal shift is so rapid that the external shift has no choice but to catch up, because there is no separation for the universe. Only we know the separation because we have the body. So we feel like universe is out there and not in. But because of our sweetheart anterior fontanelle and our posterior fontanelle, this is not true. As within, so without. As inside, so outside. My internal world equals my external reality. Okay, now I got to read this page. 2 weeks, we will be together. Okay, energized and done. Whole group will get the Exa-Brain Alchemy. Your intentions will get an individual alchemy, and we will get to chat. Often, once in a while, we have a quiet group, but often we are very active on our groups. We are chatting, we're asking questions. And just by the way, one of the signs of an evolved brain is the ability to ask questions, because an evolved brain is not an advanced brain. An evolved brain is a teachable brain. It is a teachable mind. Okay, 4 live group calls. Take me there.
Before that, Nidhu, there is a bonus.
Oh my gosh, that's right. So the alchemy was going to start on 20th, next week. However, if you pick this package today or before tomorrow's call 6:30 p.m., but if you pick it up before that time, before 5 p.m., your alchemy work will begin from tomorrow itself. How cool is that? We will begin tomorrow itself. So you will get 3 additional alchemies. And just by the way, in Exa-Brain work, less is more. So it's not like we should do a 40-day program or we should do a 20-day program. It is or that we should get the alchemy for that long. It takes time for the brain to adjust. Like in the world of affirmations, you have to say things 30 times a day for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. In the world of creating habits, using only your mind and your left brain, it can take anywhere from 3 months to 9 months to 21 days. But with the decrease, that time is considerably reduced, which is why also it is the fastest manifestation tool in the world. So we don't have to spend 21 days. We're only going to spend 9 days. And then we're going to see what happens. We will see. If more is required, we will put up another package and we will do more. Let us see how everybody responds. So you will get 3 additional alchemies beginning tomorrow. And then there is 4 calls, including the one on Saturday. And people just read this. Okay. All of these calls are really to take the call that we are doing today, tomorrow, and Friday further and deeper. Everything that shows up for you today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday will reveal again what is going on with your life, potential, and purpose, destiny. Your destiny will get revealed in these few days. And I'm not saying that your destiny is to suffer. Anybody who says that, I'm so sorry, but maybe not a very evolved brain. You will understand your destiny, meaning that this is what my gift is in this. Like I said, right, nobody's here because you've been living happily ever after. You are here because your life has had challenges. You are here because there hasn't been enough love. You are here because there has been trauma and abuse and abandonment and harassment and torture. You are here because there is pain. And when you move out of the pain into love, you will understand what your destiny is supposed to be. Maybe you are supposed to show others how to forgive. Maybe you are supposed to show others how to get relief from migraines. Your destiny will reveal itself. Destiny always has to do with the collective conscious. It has to do with the world. Karma is always individual. There is a collective karma, but destiny has to do with everybody. Destiny is the big picture. Karma is your small picture. And therefore, on all of these, learning the power of no. Oh my gosh, we're going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to show you the power of no. And I'm very tempted to talk to you about it today, but today I just want you to walk away with the decrees that you have heard, play with them, because you can adapt them to anything that you would like to let go or like to receive. Allow the understanding of love to come in. Please know that it is not the same as bonding, as attachment or lust. We will speak more about connections on Friday. And this one, 47 words love assessment, is going to be so much fun to do. You're not going to get it this week. You're going to get it next week, because this week we're already house full with calls. I don't want to jam pack you. So all you'll get this week is the secret alchemy if you take it up. And we have 6 loves degrees. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. And I will give you those 6 love degrees, or at least 3 of them on Friday. See, certain calls are being done. Certain part of this is being done on Friday, because Friday is the day for Venus. It's the day for Mother. It's the day for money. It's the day for Lakshmi Ma. So all of that is going to be done on Friday. Like Friday is Exa Brain, Exa Love, Mother, and Money, and what happened there. But the love decrees, like they're just sweethearts to use. They're just, okay, I'm going to give you one. Is everybody here? Did you all walk away because I opened the package page? Is everybody here?
Whoever's here is definitely still here. Nidhu, would you like me to just quickly stop the screen share when you give the decree?
Not at all. Not at all.
We definitely want to see you.
No, you are seeing me. I'm on the side.
Yes. We want to see your big screen.
No. Please keep the page.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you, and this decree, even though you don't know what Exa Brain really is still going to work. Okay? So you're going to use the I love you, my. So we're going to say it 3 times. I love you, my Exa Brain.
Three times. I love you, my Exa Brain. I love you, my Exa Brain. I love you, my Exa Brain.
Please have a sip of water. And while I finish this very simple package, because it's basically the alchemy, it's the calls, and then we have a set of sessions, and then we have a set of compilation of all of this all together. So while I'm finishing this, please process and let us know how that made you feel. What happened in your head? What happened in your back? What happened in your shoulders? Where did you feel it? Did you feel it? Okay. So
just let me know. I'll keep moving, Nidhu.
Okay. So again, trauma heals rapidly. This no more feeling stuck. You can't be, right? Because you're not talking the same story anymore. Whatever vibration you are in, we switch rapidly in seconds, and therefore your day gets better, and therefore your life gets better. The embrace your individuality is again to do with potential and destiny. It has to do with the you-ness of you. It has to do with truth. It has to do with authenticity. You know, you could take a look at a friend who's a supermodel and say, I want to be a supermodel. I definitely want to do that, but it may not be your authentic truth, and therefore will not come true. There are no lies in Sattvic, 100% superconscious light. Okay. So sense of connection and belonging increases. You feel more loved and supported. And this in turn, because remember, my inside is my outside. So if I feel loved and supported, I'm definitely going to get more love and support. Okay, people, take us to how much it costs.
You have mentioned this, Nidhu. So
on Saturday, And this particular call is put as a bonus because Saturday's call, and only Saturday's call, is a pay as you like. But it is included if you take up the full package of calls. It is also included if you take up just the sessions package. So karma completion with Lord Shivji's blessings, because on Saturday is a very auspicious day for us. It is Mahashivratri. So we're going to be working with Lord Shivji's blessings. And again, please keep in mind, there is no deity for the crown chakra, but Lord Shivji does handle the third eye. So let us see what he shows up and what kind of messages he brings for us. This is on Saturday, and I'm going to come very quickly to the point where I also remind you that only Saturday's call is available as a pay as you like. And these calls begin next week. We're going to finish them in rapid succession. So 23rd and 2nd to 2nd March. Program begins on 20th, 2.5 weeks, done. That's how quick the program is. That's how quick the decrees are. Yes, includes 4 live calls, 2.5 weeks we will spend together on the group, and your 1 second alchemies for exile love and desires. Desires being what you would like to bring in and manifest. And your additional alchemies happen if you pick it up today or before 5 p.m. tomorrow. And all of this is available for only 44,000 rupees. Only 44,000 rupees. Only for $601. Everybody, show me your wallet, show me your card. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. We have a special love number for you. So you don't have to put in 44,000. You don't have to put in 601 USD. It is only 199 USD and rupees 14,501.
That is,
Never say, yeah, go ahead.
that is a super awesome offer, Nidhu, and a lot of love obviously went into putting that offer out. So
lots of fun also. Fun, by the way, another word for love. Yeah. Lots of fun. It was great fun. It's great fun. So the love number, that love number, keep it in mind, because this is a separate package. It is not part of that package. And in this one, you get 2 5-minute speedster lightnings. And 2 5-minute speedster lightnings means you can use it anytime you want. You can use it anytime during the year. You do 1 5-minute speedster lightning and you can save the other. Or you may want to do a follow-up immediately. The rule, there's only one rule in a speedster lightning, is that you have to give me one primary problem, whatever that might be. And you would choose, for example, between anxiety or not good enough or anger or money blockages, but you would choose one thing. We don't have time to chat, but we will chat. What we will do very quickly is straight away go into the clearings. And you, like Michelle, like Anna, you could be having a 1-minute session in that, and then the remaining 4 minutes, we'll just chat about life in general. So 2 of these are available. And again, super special price is there. This package also includes the Saturday call. The Saturday pay as you like call. Like if you're not taking the group call package, you're not taking the sessions package, you still have the option of the pay as you like Saturday call. It is included if you pick up either of these. So this is available. Again, everybody, wallets out only for $247 and 18,050 rupees. Only. Valentine's Day special love number is that it is available at 111.
I'm so sorry, Nidhu. So sorry.
Accept your apology.
Yes, there it is.
It is available at USD 111 and rupees 8,111 only. Keep in mind, because of the speed what gets done in like a 15, 18, 20, 30-minute session, half of that gets done in 5 minutes. Like you save yourself time, you save yourself, okay, you may not be saving yourself too much money, but you definitely save yourself a lot of time. No 30-minute, 45-minute, 1 hour. You would be amazed at how we go through this. And on tomorrow's call, I will be doing quite a few one-on-ones. So you will see how 5-minute speedster lightning sessions take place so rapidly.
Right.
And once you've already
Nidhu,
kind of today, sorry.
yeah, I know. I just wanted to also mention here, Nidhu, that more than just looking at the number here of the thing, what I think what is important to understand for everybody is that the work is getting done.
Yes, boo.
The work is getting done.
Yeah, and it's getting done very rapidly. Again, I also want to say this. Go to the next one, Neelu, but it's so if you have just started your healing journey, all healing journeys must begin with the speaking, expression, sharing of story. If you have not had somebody listen to you enough, healing becomes a little limited because your desire is that somebody listen to me. Your desire is that somebody get what I am saying. Your journey in healing begins at talk therapy. The decree work has talk therapy, especially in the VIP sessions and the bigger sessions, but the 5-minute speedster lightnings does not have talk therapy. We're not chatting for 20 minutes before doing the work. We are just going to the work, and therefore it's a little bit advanced. So if you know exactly what it is that you're dealing with, and you know that all you need is this speed breaker and this speed bump out of the way, you got to take it. And then, of course, you have the option of taking both the 1 second alchemy, the 4 group calls, the 2 sessions, and altogether, this comes up to quite a bit, actually, even if I say so myself. So this comes to about 848 and 62,101 rupees. Only is very important to be added here. Our love number is US 247, which, by the way, is my normal pricing for my sessions. US 247 and rupees 18,051. And that completes our set of packages available. I will remind you of this tomorrow as well. I will remind you of this on Friday as well. But remember, if you pick it up today, you get your alchemy beginning tomorrow. And absolutely, Superfire, pay as you like call. You can't take that package, you can't take that package. Do a pay as you like. Come for Saturday's call, where we will be doing lots of clearings, lots of healing, lots and lots of decrees, especially the universe decrees. There's a set of decrees known as the universe decrees. There's the love decrees and there's the universe decrees. And today you all experienced quite a few of the universe decrees. You all will experience some more tomorrow. On Friday, you all will experience the love decrees. And on Saturday's call, we will use a combination of every one of them to bring you great relief, to bring you great joy, and of course, to make you feel super loved. Oh my God, try this one. Everybody try this one. Tell me how it makes you feel and give me one moment.
And while Nidhu comes back, do take a moment to say this 7 times. The universe has my back. 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 The universe has my back.
How nice it is to listen to Neelu say it, right? You'll have an immediate reaction listening to her saying it. You will have an immediate reaction to you saying it. You will feel strong. You will feel supported. You will feel safe. And your spine will feel like it's lengthening. Did you all feel it the moment you said it? Right? Did you all feel it? Did you feel like some little support came into the lower back? Like your kidneys also feeling a little more healthier because your kidneys are around there. Did you feel it?
I love this decrees along with I am willing, and these are, prayer decrees. So
Correct. These are prayer decrees. They
well,
are. They are. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you about I'm willing tomorrow, as well as the universe has my back, and extra brain, people, extra brain. So we're going to be back same time, same place, different day.
which is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. IST. Some people ask few questions. Yes, all call replays will be available. Tomorrow and Friday, we meet at 6:30 on Zoom. Saturdays, Karma Completion Call on Mahashivratri is at 5:30, and that is an audio call. All the details are in the group. And I, just in case you're heading towards a wind up, Nidhu, because I know you go into this thing and then you do your standard thing. So before that,
Okay.
I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for this call. Thank you to everybody who was here from before, is here right till the end. These are some amazing offers made with love, given with love, offered with love. So take them. Remember, before 5 p.m. tomorrow, you get your fast action bonus as well. And all calls, all bonus calls are included in the packages. And if not, you still have karma completion, pay as you like. Again, so much love has gone into doing this. So thank you, Nidhu. And I know you'll say bye and close the call. I do want to say, peoples, hashtag gather your rosebuds while you can. Your first rosebud has just landed in your lap. Let's see what happens.
So sweetheartly put. Thank you so much, Nilo. I do want to thank all of you all, my lovelies. This is our life. This is our Valentine's Day. We could have thought about spending it another way, although Nilu will step out for a little bit, as you can tell. I appreciate so much that y'all are here. I love chatting with y'all. I love finding out what's up with y'all. I love finding out how it is you're doing and how it is that in a day, in two, using the decrees or not using the decrees, just what is going on with your life. So I look forward to saying hello back to you again tomorrow. I wish you happy Valentine's Day again with big, big, big extra love, extra hug. Namaste from India.